Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be doing this church flyer. So without any further delay, let's go into the video proper. So this is Coreldraw 2020. I already have my typed document here in Coreldraw. So the next thing I will do is I'll import my images for this design. So I'll just click on file, click on import. I will just press Ctrl I on my keyboard for a shortcut to import. So I'll just highlight my document by clicking Ctrl A and I'll press import. So I'll hold and drag to import all the images I'll be needing for this flyer. And these are all the images I'll be needing for the flyer. So next thing I want to do is I will want to create a rectangle over this workspace. So I'll just double click on the rectangle there and I'll give it a dark color for now. So I'll review my text by giving it a white color, and this is it. So now let's begin. So the first thing I want to do is I want to cut the ninth. I want to cut all my text apart, which is Ctrl K to cut apart. I want to work on this ninth of rest for now. So I'll also cut the ninth of rest apart also, and I'll cut it apart this way. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm just pressing enter. So Ctrl K is to cut apart. So I'll give this ninth a font style called Trebuchet, and this is Trebuchet. So I'll keep it here. So next thing I want to do is I'll cut it apart also. I'll break apart. So I'll increase this G, the size of this G, the font size of this G, this way, and I'll take this I closer to the N, the G closer to the T. Oh, sorry for that. Closer to the T, and this is how I want it. I'll scale this up a little. And this is it. So I'll give my G a yellow color. And that side goes, and I give the yellow color. So this off, I'll be giving it off a font called Southern Area. So Southern Area, let me drop this here for now. And I'm going to drop my off here, and I'll give my rest a font called Handel. And Handel is this. Put my rest here, a ninth of rest. I'll click on my shape tool and I'll separate the text apart a little. That's what I get when I separate the text apart, and I'll reduce it for now. So I'll scale it down here. So I'll increase this A for now. It's too much. I feel the A is better. A ninth of rest. Okay. So next I will want to bring my fabric here. My fabric should be here, and I will ascribe a rectangle over this. I'll ascribe a rectangle here this way. And better, so I'll give it a yellow outline by right clicking on it. So when I give it an outline, that's the effect I get from it. And I'll scale this up a little. I feel this is okay for now, and I'll bring this down. I'll highlight them and bring it down a little. So this is it. I feel this is to go up, but for now, is it better this way? I like it this way. So that's it for that, and I'll highlight it. Before then, I'll bring in my light flare. So I'll duplicate this, Ctrl D to duplicate. You can actually download light flares online. I download mine at FreePic or PNG3. I recommend PMVIEW for the downloads. Okay, so I'll keep the light flare here, and that is what I want. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, let me zoom in to see. Next thing I want to do is I will group this. I'll group it. Let me increase the font of my off, and I'll group this. I'm done with that. So the next thing I want to do is I will want to edit my theme also. So let me keep the rest text down. I want to edit my theme, so I'll increase this so I can see it better. So I'll also break apart this theme this way. Press Ctrl K to cut apart, Ctrl K to cut apart, and I'll zoom in this way. So I actually downloaded this image because of this logo here. So I would like to remove this, and I'll just click on my Bezier tool here, and I'll start my tracing from here to here and to here and here and here and here. Finally here. Okay, so I feel the outline is just too much, so I'll reduce it to none. No, I'll give it hairline so that I can see it. So next I want to also trace this, so I'll click it here, 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 and here. So for this, same thing, I'll click this here, here, and I'm done. Same thing, I will reduce the outline to hairline, hairline, and I'll delete my image. So before I delete my image, let me keep this a yellow color and give this a white color and give this a white color. So when I delete my image, I can see it. So this is what I get. I'll click on my shape tool to shaping it. Let me delete this node. I won't be needing that node. And this is what I get when I delete it. I think I can work with that for now. And I'll remove the outline also. So when I remove the outline, this is what I get. What I'm doing is I'm just clicking here. I actually do it here also. So we remove the outline. So I would like to scale this up a bit here and here. So what I'm doing, I'm just holding and dragging. That's what I'm doing. So next I want to duplicate this shape. Ctrl D to duplicate, and I'll bring it down. I'll reduce the size also. I'll reduce the size, and I want to rotate it. What I did, I just double click on the center, this center here. Just click again and it's changed so that I can be able to rotate it. So I'll keep it this way. I'll keep it here. This is how I want it. And next is I want my light flare, the second light flare. If you can remember, let me scale this up so that you can see this better. Okay, so I'll bring this light flare. I'll be leading it now, and I'll zoom here. I'll reduce the light flare. Like I said, you can download it online. I downloaded mine at PMVIEW. You can type transparent light flare there, and it'll give you something. So this is what I got. So what I'll do here is I'll group this, because I think I'm done here. I'm going to group this. Okay, so I'll click on my winning and I'll give it a font called Trebuchet also. Trebuchet, and I'm going to give it italic this time. make it bold, and I'll scale it this way. Okay, I think I should bring it closer, and I'll scale it this way. Am I okay with that? Okay, I'm okay with this. Okay, so next I'll click on my now and in, and I'll give it a handle. I think I should separate this a little. So for my advance, I'll give it a handle also. But this time around, I'm going to remove A because I already have a design for that. I have a design for that already. So I'll increase the font and I'll make it bold. I'll also separate the text from each other this way, and we are okay like this. So next is I'm going to work on this. So what I want to do here is I want to break the text apart. Ctrl K to break apart. I'll increase this now this way, and I think I'll shift this here and bring this a little here. What I will do is I'll give it a black color. Black. I'll color this black also. So I'll click on my rectangle tool and drag this way. Okay, and I'll give it a white color. So I'll page it down by right clicking order to in front of this, and I'm done. I'll click on my shape tool, Ctrl Q, and I feel I'll drag like this. I'll have to increase my now this way, and I'm okay with it this way. I think this is fine. So what I'll do is I'll just highlight this and shift it this way a little, and I'm done with that. So make it bold. So you can see I'm done with this. So we'll group this because we're already done with that. So we'll just group it alright and group. So we're done with this. So what next? We'll be needing this date and time. So I'll bring my date here and I'll bring my time here. So my date and time there. Sorry for that. And I'll bring in my address here, the word here. My pastor should be here for now. Okay, so I'll increase this and drop it here. I think this place is better for it, and I'll bring this down here. I feel that place is also cool for this. So I'll work on the date and the time here. So I'll give it a font name. Before that, let me do this. Hit my enter, and let me align to the center. Click on alignment center, and I think I'll drop it here. I'll just use Calibra for that, and I feel this should be here. I'll make it bold, and I'll give it a black also. Let me just highlight all and give them black for now. So this is it. I'll keep this down here. I'll break this apart also. Ctrl K to break apart. And I'll give my 25th a bold. I'll increase the size also this way. My Friday, I'll increase the size too this way. and that is just okay. 10 p.m. I think 10 p.m. should go up also, and I'm fine with this. So I'll bring this down this way. I'll bring my vector for the date and I'll scale it down a bit. I think I prefer it this way. And I'll bring the one for my time. I'll just scale it down. I also downloaded it at free pip also. You can just type clock clip art and to come out. You can download it as a PNG file. You just go to PNG file and download it. You can also use PNG tree. There's another website you can download stock images like this from. I'll click on the white and I'm going to paste it down order in front of this rectangle. So I feel this is okay. And I'll click on my shape tool, Ctrl Q to convert to curve, and I'll click here and bring it up a little with my direction key, and I'm done with that. So we're done with that. We're going to reduce it because it's just too big, way too big. So we'll reduce this way. Okay, we're fine. Now we'll scale this up a little bit. And we'll bring the church logo here. For that, that's okay. Gospel assembly, and we'll highlight this and give it a trebuchet, and we'll give the size to 6, and I'll drop it here, and it's just good. I'll leave this this way. I'll scale it down a bit. I think I'll give it a 9, and I'll give my address a trebuchet also, location, and I'm going to separate the text. So I feel this is better, and I'll give it a bold for that by just right click on it, and this is just fine. So I'll group this. I wouldn't want to disturb this again, so I'll just group it, and I'll scale it down this way for my address, and I'll bring this shape, this to here. I'll reduce it. It's actually a webbings. This shape is a webbings. You can press Ctrl F11 and type webbings. So when you type webbings, you scroll down and you see this location. I already have this as a saved image. On my system. So I actually went to webbings and downloaded it, and I saved it from there. So next, I think I should push it down this way, up a little bit. So I will just draw a rectangle tool over beneath it. A rectangle tool. I'll scribe a little rectangle here. I'll give it a white color, and I'll make my transparency to this way, and I feel it's okay. Let me scale it up a little bit. Okay, this is what I got. And now I'll bring this up there, speaking the word of destiny. Okay, so this is it. I also need a rectangle also for this my theme. What I will do is I will just ascribe it this way and scale it down. I'll give it a yellow outline by right clicking on it, and I'll set this to 1.5, my transparency to, and I'll transparent it this way. What I'm doing, I just click on transparency tool and I'm transparenting it the way I want it, and I feel this is cool for me. I'll click on my pick tool, and I'm going to group this also so that I can move it anywhere. So I'll just scale this down a little bit, and I'm okay there. So the next thing I want to do is I want to bring my image here. So I'll just right click and drag to the workspace and leave it. Power clip will come out and I'll power clip it. I'll click on my alternate, click on the image, I'll zoom it up, I'll scale it up. You can download either of these images online. Just press joy, image of joy, and you can select from it. So what I'll do is I'll click on my transparency tool and I'll come here, merge mode. I'll set my merge mode to overlay, and I'll reduce my transparency a little. I'll increase it to, let's say, 60 is okay. And next is I'll bring my pastor here. The pastor should be here. I'll scale it up. I think I prefer it this way. My pastor is okay here. I'll give it a little bit of transparency down. To give it the perfect transparency, to make it straight, you can actually hold your shift so you don't have to stress yourself. So because my pastor, there's already pastor there, I'll remove this other pastor. I'll just bring this down and I'll use the Trebuchet for that. And then I'll increase it a little bit and drop it there. I think it's too much. I'll reduce this. Find Palmer is my pastor's name. I'll bring it here. Let me zoom it up. Okay. And Control K to cut apart. Scale this down, and I'm okay this way with it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to give the background a color. So I'll just pick a color from here this way and I'll pour it inside. And no, I want to work on it. So I'll just press F11. I'll just click here to bring out this, to edit my fill, and I think I want a red this way. Bring it down until I'm satisfied with the color I want, and this is just how I want it. I'll press OK if I'm okay with it. I'll hold my alternate, click my tool. I feel transparency is just too much. I'll reduce it a bit so I can see the people beneath it, and this is it. Okay, so I'll increase my pastor image and I'll bring the name down to the darker area so it can be clear for us to see. And we are almost there. I think we are there. Increase this here, and this is it. So at the end of the video, we'll achieve this. This is all achieved, and we're done with this simple flyer. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. Thank you, I really appreciate. Please stay subscribed, and please don't forget to like also for more videos. Turn on the notification bell. Thank you. This is Peterson Manuel Obar. I really appreciate you for your time. Thank you.